You referenced the president's statement over the weekend saying that Hamas leaders will pay for their crimes. Are you making a specific reference to actions the U.S. is planning to take to ensure that that will happen?
So I'm not going to get into, as you know, we just don't telegraph those types of things. We wanted to send a clear message, and we did. The latest events were heinous. There were heinous murders, and Hamas has even more American blood on its hands, and that's what we want to make sure. And as you stated to me, Hamas leaders will pay for this crime. I'm not going to telegraph from here, from this podium, what that's going to be. That's not something I'm going to do from here. But we wanted to make it very clear about who's responsible, and how, and where the United States is on this.
You are saying that you are referring to that outcome coming from the U.S.'s actions. Can you just clarify whether you're talking just generally about eventually Hamas will pay for what they have done, or are you talking about the administration ensuring that something will happen, action will be taken to make sure that Hamas leaders will pay for
I'm
their
not going to
crimes?
go beyond the statement. As I said, Hamas leaders will pay for this crime. What we saw over the weekend was the latest, heinous murder, and that's what it was. And so we are going to be very clear on calling that out. If anything, Hamas has even more American blood on their hands, even more. And so we're going to continue to be really clear. I'm just not going to go beyond that statement, beyond what I'm saying here. I'm not going to telegraph anything from here. And we wanted to make the president in his statement, I think, was pretty clear. But we do not telegraph on what that could look like.
And just following the death of another American hostage, can you talk to us about where the administration is now on the idea of some kind of deal, some kind of attempt to rescue just the American hostages, not as part of a broader package?
No, I understand the question. I know that's come to us a couple of times. I'm not going to get ahead of what we're trying to do right now, which is get a ceasefire deal. I don't want to get into hypotheticals at this time. I'm just going to be super, super mindful. We are going to focus, continuing to have our conversations, consultations with Qatar and Egypt on the next steps on how to get this done. It is a priority for us, and so not going to get beyond the hostage deal that we're trying to get at this time.
Is the president concerned that there could be another moment, another day when he learns that an additional American hostage has been killed as he's working on this deal?
I mean, he's the president of the United States, and he cares about American citizens. He cares about innocent people. And this is why he's been working around the clock with his team. His team has been leading this effort and working around the clock in getting this deal done, of course. And we can't predict what's going to happen next. We can't. And so, these are dynamic situations. And so we have to continue to work around the clock to get this done, and that is the president's commitment.